Hi, I'm Jen Newton, registered dietitian at the Sky Lakes Wellness Center. We're back in the kitchen today to look at vegetables. Specifically, we're going to be doing a dish with bok choy. So bok choy is a vegetable that's available through the CSA of Sweet Union Farms. So many people may not quite know what to do with it, so I wanted to share a little bit about it and just show a recipe that you can do real quick and easy with basic ingredients you have at home. A little bit about bok choy. So it is in the cruciferous vegetable family, which means it's kind of in the same family as cabbage, as broccoli, as kale, turnips as well. It's also known as Chinese cabbage. This plant is entirely edible. So this is a baby bok choy, but you can also find big bok choys as well. Basically the difference between the two is the baby bok choys are just harvested a little bit earlier. They're going to have more tender leaves. The flavor is going to be a little milder, but either way you're going to be able to eat all of the plant. Once you buy these, ideally you want to have a plan for them, but these can be stored in the refrigerator in your vegetable crisper in a plastic bag for about a week or about 5 to 7 days. So you have a little bit of time in case plans come up, and they're pretty versatile in terms of what you can do with them. So you can grill them, you can steam them, you can roast them, you can add them to soups, you can saute them, you can stir fry them, which is what we're going to do today, or you can also add them to your vegetables as well. So it's got a mild enough flavor that it's not going to overwhelm what you're putting with it, but they're really delicious, versatile, and easy to use. So I'm going to start by getting my bok choy ready. I'm going to wash it and get it chopped up just really coarsely so that we can get ready to add it to our stir fry. So we've got everything prepped and ready to go. So we've taken our bok choy, we've washed it, we've separated the leaves, and then we've chopped and kind of separated the white parts from the green portion at the top, the leafy part, because this is going to take a little bit longer to cook. So we're actually going to add this to the stir fry first, and then we have our greens that we're going to add shortly thereafter. In a separate bowl, I have added the sesame oil, the soy sauce, the pepper flakes, and a little bit of water that's going to be used for our seasoning. And then I've got my ginger, freshly grated or I diced it, or minced rather, our ginger. But I wanted to show you a little bit of a trick. If you have a ginger root but don't have a vegetable peeler available, or maybe a spoon that's just more readily available for you, you can use that to actually scrape the outside of the garlic, sorry, this is ginger, to scrape the outside of the ginger off of there so that you can just chop from there. So that's one tip that you can use, just another common household utensil there. I also have my garlic already peeled and ready to go on my garlic press. I have my oil heating up. What I'm going to be doing now that my oil is hot, I'm going to be adding my ginger and the garlic and allowing that to cook for about 1 to 2 minutes until it gets really aromatic. And at that point, I'm going to be adding in the whites of my bok choy and let that cook about 3 to 4 minutes. Then I'm going to add my sauce mixture. And then I'm going to add at the very end my leaves and let that cook for just a couple of minutes until the leaves are just nicely wilted. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So I'll get started with that and then we'll come back and see how it turns out. Okay, just a quick recap. So we heated a little bit of oil in our skillet. We added in our garlic and our ginger, let that just get aromatic about a minute or two. We added the white part of our bok choy in it, let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. And then added in the green leafy part as well as the sesame oil and soy sauce mixture, and then let that cook for another minute or two until our leaves were just gently wilted. And now we have this fantastically smelling, delicious looking dish that we can serve. As a side dish, you can also, this could be the start of a stir fry, and you could add all sorts of other vegetables and even some meat to it if you so desire. But that looks so delicious and I can't wait to dig in.